So we're going to be talking about the market trends for 2017 and also a summary of what happened in 2016 that may lead to these trends. Let's talk about the national trends that affect the market first. A rise in interest rates. The Fed has been talking about a slow but steady rise in interest rates for almost all of 2016. There was, however, only one rate increase. It is still a possibility that rates will rise by 0.5% in the next few months, and if rates rise, if all other factors remain the same, the current home prices will fall. Mortgage qualification and availability. It has been very hard for first-time buyers to qualify for loans, and that trend looks to continue in 2017. However, if interest rates rise, lenders will be forced to ease up on their guidelines just to keep their business flowing. First-time buyers have represented the lowest percentage of home sales this year than ever. If this trend continues, this will cause a fall-off in the market as there will be no move-up buyers. A lack of available inventory. 2016 had many markets with very low inventory of homes available for sale. The trend for that has eased up somewhat recently, but this may be due to the seasonality of home sales versus more homes being on the market. New home construction. Builders have started more homes this year than in many previous years, although they're not quite back to the peak years of 2004 to 2006. Developers and builders have cited excessive regulation as one issue they feel has hindered new construction. The time it takes to get a permit approved for a new home or development is at an all-time high, as are costs to obtain these approvals. So let's talk about the local trends in Northwest Tampa. Prices increased by 19% in the last 3 years and roughly 6.6% just in 2016. This was not the same for all areas of the market. Prices have increased because, like the national trend, there is a lack of inventory available. New construction is just now catching up with the demand in this area, but is still several years off the peak for this. There is a lot of new construction on lots and parcels that have been sitting around undeveloped since the downturn in 2006. For example, there are now new home developments off of Wilcox Road in Lakeshore in the Northdale area, and another section right off of Dale Mabry and Van Dyke that just got started having new homes going in. Generally, the lower the price, the stronger the demand. Now, this may seem simple, but in most publications that people read, the appreciation is mentioned as if it affects every price range equally. For example, homes for sale in the Northwest Tampa area for under $200,000 were selling at a rate of $75 per month in just the last 90 days. There are currently 90 homes available on the market in this price range. So this means if no other homes come on the market, the available inventory will be sold out in 1.2 months. Now, of course, more homes will be coming for sale, but this really puts an upward price pressure for new home buyers. By contrast, in the same area of Northwest Tampa, there were an average of 20 homes sold per month above 600,000, and right now there's 181 currently on the market. That means no other homes come on the market. The available inventory will still take 9 months to get sold. Now, obviously, more homes will come on the market. This means that above $600,000, there's not near as much upward price pressure as there is at that lower number. And at above $1 million, there were only 4 homes sold per month, and there's 67 currently on the market. That means it'll take 16 months to get the existing inventory homes sold if absolutely nothing came back on the market. Another trend that was around and is going to continue is the closer you are to town, the better the appreciation. And this should continue into 2017. Original Carrollwood and Carrollwood Village are both notable in this respect. The people I have seen purchased here have moved locally from other parts of the area and want to be closer to the working districts. South Tampa prices have also gotten so high that these areas have become a very good alternative. The newest homes also seem to have the most appreciation. Homes built since 2010 in areas that have been convenient to work areas of downtown and West Shore have been doing really well. If we were to take a line south of Barris and Ehrlich through the whole Northwest Market area, right now there's only 12 resale homes that were built 2010 or newer. Planned communities have also held up very well. West Chase, for example, which has a shopping area, a dining district, community parks, and pools, and a golf course, has done very well and will continue to do so. Now, all of these areas that I've just mentioned will have better appreciation than the average of 6.6% this last year, and I think they'll continue to do that this next year depending on what else happens. Great school districts have made a lot of difference. Villa Rosa, which is right next to Steinbrenner High School, Martinez Middle School, and McKittrick Elementary, averaged a little over 5 sales per month in the last few months and has only 10 active listings on the market. Now this means even though Villa Rosa is at a higher price level, there's only a 2-month level of inventory available, meaning if nothing else comes on the market, every house that's in there is going to be sold in 2 months. There's also a lot fewer foreclosures and short sales available. In this Northwest area, there were only 21 short sales sold per month in the last 90 days and 61 bank-owned sold in the same period. Okay, so if we divided that, that's roughly 20 to 25 homes per month being sold. Okay, at the moment, there are only 50 total short sales and foreclosed homes for sale in the whole area. This contrasts to 2015, which had 656 short sale and bank-owned homes sold, which was 54 per month, almost double the amount that we've got right now. The low interest rates have been the driving force in this market. Interest rates this past year have been around 3.5% for a 30-year fixed rate loan. And as long as they stay at this level, affordability will keep driving prices upward. However, if rates were to rise abruptly, the impact might affect sales prices. At current rates, a family with reasonable debt can afford a $300,000 home if they earn $75,000 per year. So at the current 3.5% 30-year fixed rate interest, their monthly payment would be $1,347 per month. If that rate increases by 1% to 4.5%, that payment becomes $1,520 a month, which is a 13% increase. Now, the family would need to earn $85,000 a year instead of just $75,000 a year to afford the same thing. The market has stayed fairly steady for the last several years. There's been talk of a real estate bubble. However, population growth in this Northwest area has been good. The income levels have been rising, and real estate inflation, while good, has not been exorbitant in this Northwest Tampa area. All of this looks to forecast a good and recovering market from the decade-old downturn that has existed.